A familiar name is the subject of today's Troubleshooters.
Well, you're talking about Daniel Esparza, all the complaints we've been getting about what he's allegedly doing at a property on Upriver Road. Here's today's story.
I'm tired of this. Get off the property. Get off the property. Get off the property.
The lady in the blue sweater, who asked us not to show her face or reveal her identity, says she's starting to get a little nervous about the deal she's made with Daniel Esparza. She's already paid him and set the date for her wedding here later this year. She loves this place. She just doesn't want anything ruining her big day. Mr. Esparza? 2 weeks ago, the Troubleshooters went searching for Daniel Esparza to ask him, what's going on? Why are all these people complaining about you? Mr. Esparza? More than one person has told us Esparza and his partner live in the church in a room right behind this door, but no one has ever answered the door when we've knocked. 2 weeks ago, the Troubleshooters confirmed with Judge Joe Benavides' court that Esparza had been evicted from this property in November of last year.
About 2 weeks after I move in, my ceiling falls in the living room. The water doesn't run correctly.
Tiffany Gomez told us today she lived in the house behind the church on Upriver Road and worked for Esparza last July. But despite promises she claims were made to her, the repairs were never made.
And Daniel straight out told me, I'm not giving you an effing thing back.
Motagi told us today that since Gomez's transaction was with Esparza, there's nothing he can do. If Esparza's name sounds familiar, he was the subject of a Troubleshooters report on January 14th. And he's helped the less fortunate with his nonprofit called No Child Goes Hungry. But in April last year, he was accused of writing a series of hot checks at a local convenience store. Well, we've learned that the property owner, Mo Matagi, will honor the woman in blue, her wedding plans for later this year, even though he admits the sanctuary is not up to code right now, but he assures it will be long before the bride walks down the aisle. As always, whenever you need help from the Troubleshooters, just send us an email at troubleshooters@kctv10.com.